Welcome to the home of WWE News Rumors and Gossip in real time. Click the bell, subscribe, and turn on all notifications today. Don't forget to become a channel member and send a super thanks donation below. And now, your host. He is the most consistent and dedicated in YouTube history, Seanzviewent.
Viewers, fans, and subscribers, welcome to the most revolutionary, proficient, prolific, the unapologetic Sean's View Entertainment on YouTube.com. I am here to give it to each and every one of you because I do believe in the viewers, the fans, and the subscribers. Now, what a day this has been. What a shocking day. What a stunning day. What a hellacious day. This day will go down in infamy. This day will be remembered for the rest of your life, for the rest of your kids' life. This day will go down forever. Literally, it will go down forever in the annals of time, viewers, fans, and subscribers. Your thoughts, your review of Monday Night Raw last night. What to you was the segment of the night? What was the match of the night? What was the angle of the night? Did you enjoy Monday Night Raw last night on Netflix? Your review, your overview of what we saw, what we got and we witnessed on Raw last night. Because it is Tuesday, and I know it's a little late. It's a little bit out of date. But what we're about to bring you is not late and it's not out of date. Because viewers, fans, and subscribers, I come to you today with a heavy heart, a pain in the pancreas. I come to you at a loss for words because now we have a loss of life. You know, my brother died last year at 50 years old out of nowhere. Didn't see it coming. Died within seconds. Then my mother came down with cancer. My father battling his health woes into his 80s. I'm very lucky. I am very thankful that my parents are in their 80s and they're still living, they're still breathing, although they've gone through a hell of a time. But ladies and gentlemen, life has its ups and downs. Life is a roller coaster ride of emotions. Make no mistake about that. And remember to like, comment, and interact because it's all about your thoughts, your sentiments. It's all about your opinions at the end of the day on the brash and the brazen. Now, there's been all these rumors. There's been all these hoaxes. There's been all these speculation, all this doubt about Hulk Hogan. So far, we hear he is still alive, but he may not be well. But sadly and unfortunately and untimely, we do have a death to report on in the world of WWE. It is a very significant death. It is a very important death. And the depths and the levels that this is going to go to is going to reach. It is going to be having a far reach. Because, ladies and gentlemen, according to those in the know, according to the dirt sheets, the websites, and the newsletters, it is apparent. We thought it wasn't so. I say, no, this can't be. No, please. We just saw this man. We just saw this guy. We just saw him perform before our very eyes. I'm talking about the WWE Hall of Famer. I'm talking about the man himself. Ozzy Osbourne has passed away today by his family, his friends that were around, surrounded by his loved ones, and now it has come down to where Ozzy is coming home for the final time. The fact that he just had a performance, the fact that he just sang, it means that much more for the fans, the friends, the family that were there to witness it for the final time for WWE Hall of Famer Ozzy Osbourne. Now, a lot of people might be asking, well, Sean, this is a wrestling channel. This is a WWE channel. What has Ozzy got to do with WWE? He's got everything to do with the WWE. And if you don't know what he has to do with WWE and professional wrestling, well then hell, You haven't done your homework. You don't know your history. You don't know the influence that Ozzy Osbourne has had on WWE, the professional wrestling world. Not only that, but Ozzy's history, not only in the music industry, not only MTV itself. No. Ozzy Osbourne transcends. He's appeared on Raw. He's appeared on WrestleMania. He's had multiple songs as the background for the WWE, whether it was a pay-per-view or whether it was Survivor Series, War Pigs, War Games for Ozzy Osbourne. Oh, yeah. Oh, hell yeah. Ozzy Osbourne, one of the most controversial, one of the most iconic music men in the industry. And what I want from all of my viewers, fans, and subscribers in the comment section below is I want your thoughts. I want your feedback. What was your favorite song, your favorite album? Did you ever meet Ozzy Osbourne, Black Sabbath, whatever you want to go by, whatever alias you want to attend to? This is where we do, because this is Sean's freaking View. The influence that Ozzy had on music, the influence that Ozzy Osbourne had to generation and generation and generation of fans alike. There will never be another Ozzy Osbourne, I can assure you of that. As God is my witness. One of the most legendary acts. What a very colorful personality was Ozzy Osbourne, who we know struggled in his final years, but still put it all on the line. He still put it all out there a few weeks ago at his final performance, his swan song, as Ozzy Osbourne would then go off into the sunset, battling everything that he has battled. And the fact that he made it into his 70s, some would say, well, that's like 170. Some say Ozzy Osbourne was lucky to make it to this age, and I would say you're probably right. Through all his demons, through all the drugs, through all the alcohol, through everything he went through, he stood the test of time. He lived life on his own terms, did Ozzy Osbourne. And today we come to respect and we come to remember the brilliance that was Ozzy Osbourne. And I will be shocked if the WWE doesn't put a statement or a video or a homage or something to the effect of Ozzy Osbourne passing away. Ozzy Osbourne no longer with us. Ozzy Osbourne will always live on through the moments and the memories of each and every music fan, WWE fan, MTV. I mean, when MTV was actually MTV, when MTV was actually cool, when it was the in thing, when MTV was actually about music. You know what I'm saying? But viewers, fans, and subscribers, we are all going to be divided. We will all remember where we were, what we were doing when we heard the shocking news of the passing of Ozzy Osbourne. Make no mistake about it. Undeniable. One of the most shocking deaths in the history of music. This death goes up there with the likes of Kurt Cobain. This death definitely goes up there with the likes of Elvis Presley and many others. And my thoughts and prayers go out to Ozzy Osbourne's family, friends, and fans. In other news, viewers, fans, and subscribers, we are receiving word that some tension, perhaps, some beef between the Game, Triple H, and CM Punk, perhaps. Well, according to the dirt sheets, the websites, and the newsletters, CM Punk reveals that Triple H threw away his promo script after his WWE return. That goes to show that things are still changing in the ever-evolving landscape of the WWE. And even more bad news, we heard that Ric Flair had cancer, but some good news. Now, we shed some light. We're shifting gears here, luckily. Thankfully, some good news. As the Nature Boy Ric Flair has confirmed that he is now cancer-free after melanoma battle. Also coming through here on Seanzviewent Entertainment, Elena Black allegedly is earning more than any woman in wrestling thanks to OnlyFans. Thanks to OnlyFans. Must be nice. Natalya, the GOAT, the BOAT as they call her, set to make AAA debut at an event in Mexico City. The pro wrestling world is now reacting to Ozzy Osbourne's passing. WWE Hall of Famer Ozzy Osbourne passed away at the age of 76, and now the pro wrestling world has reacted to his unfortunate passing. Wrote an emotional message after hearing about Ozzy Osbourne's death. He will be remembered how Ozzy would often tell his audience, "I love you all," and responded by saying, "We all love you." He thanked Ozzy and said, "God bless you," and showing deep respect for the rock legend. Also imagine that Lemmy and Randy Rhoads were waiting to welcome Ozzy at the pearly gates. Can't explain how much Ozzy Osbourne meant to him in his love of music. Feels very sad about Ozzy's death, but believes that Ozzy's music and spirit will live on forever. He called Ozzy the Prince of Darkness and said that goodbye with love and respect. Drew McIntyre even sounded off, saying he always thought Ozzy would live longer than all of us. He thanked Ozzy for helping him get through road trips with his music and ended by saying, "Rest in peace, the Prince of Darkness." Ozzy Osbourne will be remembered not just for his music, but for the many ways he connected with the fans through concerts, TV shows, and even wrestling. His legacy will live on through his songs and the unforgettable memories that he gave to the world. All of us at Seanzviewent Entertainment send our heartfelt condolences to Ozzy Osbourne's family and loved ones during what is a very, very difficult time. The man was on stage battling Parkinson's and still gave you the concert of a lifetime. Drew McIntyre has blasted Travis Scott for ruining WrestleMania 41 main event. Drew McIntyre claims that 85% of WWE roster doesn't look like they belong. Do you agree or disagree with that? WWE may scrap Roman Reigns versus Braun Breaker singles match. Yes, your thoughts, your comments, and your opinions on that. Will the WWE scrap that match in favor of a tag team match at WrestleMania? Gia Miller breaks silence after Tessa Blanchard's vicious attack at TNA Slammiversary. Stephen Amell confirms his future in professional wrestling. Roman Reigns and Paul Heyman headed in a complicated twist and a complicated history in an explosive closing segment on Monday Night Raw last night. John Cena addresses the possibility of facing The Rock, the Great One, the final boss, in final WWE match. Your thoughts, your comments, your opinions on all of that. Trick Williams sends a blistering message to The Undertaker during Raw last night. Legendary Hulk Hogan superfan Roddy Hogan passes away. Your thoughts, your comments, and your opinions on that superfan of Hulk Hogan. All the while we're hearing rumors and speculation, apparently, that Hulk Hogan is also not doing so well these days. Also, viewers, fans, and subscribers, we will see the return tonight of the Phenom, the legendary Undertaker. What will he do? What will he say? What will be the reaction? Rest in peace to one of the greatest artists of all time. Rest in peace to Ozzy. You will never, ever be forgotten.